This is Heavy Conversation with Bruce and Jody, a podcast where we talk about being a big guy in today's world. I'm Bruce. And I'm Jody. Here we go.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. All right, here we go. What's up, Bruce?
Jody. So I might sound a little different today.
You do, a little.
I don't have my normal setup. I'm not at home right now and do not have my normal microphone in front of me. So yeah.
That's all right. We can still hear you just fine. We're good.
Good. So yeah, if there's a little bit of an echo, I'm in a pretty big room. You might see a cat in the background here on Zoom.
Yeah.
You never know.
Once in a while.
Once in a while. So yes. So how's it going?
It's going well. Enjoying some sunshine today, that's for sure. It's been a while.
Yes.
It's like the February fake out. It's supposed to be like mid-50s or something today. So
it is. Yep. And speaking of fake outs, happy Valentine's Day.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Happy
Yep.
What is the Singles Awareness Day?
There we go. Singles Awareness Day. Yep.
Is that the same day, or is that I can't remember if that's the same day, or is it like the day before or day after? Anyways,
something like that. Yeah.
That's what I'm celebrating.
Well, there we go. That's good. It's good. Yeah. It's,
all my singles out there.
It is here, and yeah, we've got we've got some things we can share about Valentine's Day. Some things that we've looked up, some pitches that PR companies have sent, because
absolutely,
man alive, every holiday PR pitches. It's like nonstop. So
what stood out of those pitches you got? Anything you would actually do or like? Or
so there is let's see. We'll start with some of the good, more juicy stuff. So
juicy
dating
on Valentine's Day. Yes, please.
Yes. So dating apps. This is a list of the dating apps that users want to delete the most. So not what they're using the most necessarily, but they're the ones that they want to get out of,
Okay.
So it's based on global searches every month around how to delete the app, is apparently.
Okay. I was like, what?
Yeah. So it says the study from let's see, the new study by dating app Dua.com, DUA.com, which never heard of, has revealed that Tinder is the dating app people want to delete the most. So
okay.
The study analyzed numerous dating apps, measuring the global search volume for terms related to deleting the app, to arrive at the app most people wanted to delete. So yeah, Tinder is, it says, the least popular dating app, with an average of 45,000 searches being made each month around the world for how to delete the app.
I'm thinking people, I think that is like the most popular one. So maybe that's why so many people would search for that, because so many people use it. I think there's sort of like a crossover. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Exactly. So when broken down, searches for how to delete Tinder account brought in the highest volume of 19,000 searches globally, and delete Tinder account saw 13,000 searches worldwide each month. The app has accumulated 80 million users, more than most apps, therefore contributes to its high ranking in the study. Over 6 years and 64,000 ratings on the Apple App Store, and it sits at a 3.8 rating out of 5. So
okay, all right.
Tinder was after my time, so I haven't used that. I don't really know. It's the swipe one. I know that much. Yeah. So you're able to swipe, and I guess people are, I don't know. They try to make it in this kind of sound like it's people are annoyed with it and getting rid of it. But I mean, it could just be maybe they're getting in relationships. Maybe they don't want to date right now. I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
Could be so many
it's
things.
kind of I go through like like ebbs and flows of like wanting to be on them a lot, and then get annoyed or like discouraged or just busy, and then you're just not on them very much, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I haven't been on there in a while, let's check out who might be new or what messages I got or whatever. So
Right,
Yeah.
right. So second place is something called Badoo, Badoo, with 22,000 worldwide searches each month for how to delete the app. I've never heard of it. It says it's UK based and has been around since 2006.
Okay.
60 million users it gathered between 2015 and 2021. So there we go.
That was Badu. Yeah, I never heard of that one.
Yeah. And let's see. So I've got the top 5 here. So number 3 is Plenty of Fish. Delete Plenty of Fish account. And then number 4 is Bumble.
Okay.
Which I have heard of.
Yeah.
Yeah. And number 5, another one I've never heard of. It's called Happen. Happn. No E.
Yeah. Well, there's a couple of those that are the most popular dating apps right now. Tinder's number 1.
Okay.
OK Cupid.
Yes.
Bumble is number 3.
Right.
Coffee Meets Bagel. I've never heard of that one. There's number 4. Happen, Happn.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then there's Her, then Grinder, and Raya or Raya, Raya, Raya. I don't know that one either. So
I see. So below, I was wrong. I have like the top 10, it looks like, or maybe more. I've got, so after Happen, number 6 is Grinder, 7 is eHarmony.
And those are the ones that want to get deleted, right?
Yes.
That's what yours is. Okay.
Absolutely. 8 is Match. 9 is OK Cupid. 10 is Hinge. 11 is Zeusk. And 12 is something called Tantan.
I think I've heard of that. I don't know.
Isn't that? I feel like that's a beast from Star Wars or something.
I'm like, I've heard of that name. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. So there we go. So I don't know.
There's a lot of options out there if you don't have a Valentine.
Right.
So, and depending on what you're looking for, it depends on the app you want.
True.
I think, is there a farmers only app or is that just .com? farmersonly.com.
Farmers only. It is a thing. Yes.
I don't know if they have an app or not, but yeah.
Yeah.
That one's always funny to me. I don't know why. I just think it's a funny name.
It is. So let's see. I have a couple others that we can kind of throw out here. More than 1 in 4 Americans expect their partner to spend $0 on Valentine's Day gifts. Plus,
how many is that?
1 in 4 Americans.
1 in 4. Okay.
Yeah. They don't want them to spend any money on gifts, or they expect their Valentine to not spend any money on gifts this year.
Okay. All right.
And then I also have within this, they also put the best places for Valentine's Day 2023. And so basically what they did to figure that out, because it seems very arbitrary, Wallet Hub compared 100 of the largest U.S. cities across 26 key metrics, ranging from florists per capita to forecasted precipitation to the cost of a 3-course meal for 2. And so the number 1 place, I'm not going to do a countdown. We're just going to hop in here.
Yeah.
So the number 1 place for Valentine's Day 2023 is San Francisco, California. So if you're in San Francisco and you're listening, there you go.
Yes. You made it to the right city.
You did. 2 is Seattle.
Okay.
3, San Diego.
Okay.
4, Las Vegas. And
all right.
5, Portland, Oregon.
Ooh, that's weird. They well, I guess it doesn't rain that much in February, apparently. I don't know.
Right.
Because I'm like, Seattle and Portland are in one of their things was precipitation. Precipitation. Huh. I guess we have a lot of florists and affordable 3-course meals, which doesn't seem likely either, but
right. I don't know. It's a strange. This is a strange list. New York is number 12. LA is
Oh,
16.
12.
Rounding out the top 20 is Virginia Beach, Virginia. So,
Okay.
yeah, they've got some actual stats here that let's see. Some people anticipate smaller gifts. 23% of Americans expect their significant other to spend less. They're saying that 36% of people say going out to dinner is a bad deal because it'll be too expensive.
Yeah, it's always more expensive that day because they try to make it fancier or whatever, or it's busy. It's always a busy night, so
Right. So a whopping 82% of Americans say that paying for dating apps is not worth it in 2023.
okay.
Interesting. I mean, there we go. Uh yeah, I mean there's
And
a bunch
just
of other
is White
stats,
Castle
but
still doing that fancy thing on Valentine's Day?
what do they do?
I thought they put like white linens on the tables at White Castle.
Mm,
I don't know if that's a
that's
true
amazing.
thing.
God, if it was, that's like my dream. I'm all about that if that's what they do.
White
Because
Castle's
man,
Valentine's Day fine dining service is back.
oh, I love it.
Yeah, they
We
have.
don't
I mean, it's just their White Castle food, but it has like white tablecloths.
beautiful. Yeah, we don't have White Castle out here on the West Coast, as far
Mm-hmm.
as I know. I think Las Vegas is the closest that we get, and
Oh, really? Jeez.
yeah,
At
they
participating locations, you can do a sit-down fine dining establishment complete with hostess seating, tableside service, and holiday decorations. Reservations, which are required for the experience, are now available on Open Table. So if you haven't gotten your reservation for White Castle, go do it now.
I love it.
From 4 to 9
Uh,
p.m. at, yeah, like I said, participating locations. So hopefully that just sounds funny.
right. Oh, that's amazing. I love that. Yeah, I wish if White Castle were here, that is what I would choose because man, I miss
I mean,
White
it's just
Castle.
something fun. Really,
It
I
is.
never really liked White Castle. It's not one of my things.
Oh man, it was one of those that I didn't eat it regularly, but it was always fun to go and get the little burger, and it's tasted so different from everything else that was out
Yeah, it
there, and
did. It's like, what am I eating? I don't know what I'm
exactly.
eating.
And I like that.
I remember having it, maybe after bar kind of thing. That's about the only time.
Yes,
Are
yeah.
they the ones with the crave case or is that somebody else?
No, that's them. You could buy like a suitcase of
Yeah,
White Castles
the little
belly
square
bombers.
burgers. Yeah. Oh,
Yep,
no
yep.
dinks.
Oh man, yeah. Every time I go to Las Vegas, I try to scoot over and grab a couple. So
Just as
yeah,
a reminiscing at the good old days
yes,
when you could
yes,
actually eat them and not have a gut ache for
yeah,
weeks.
yeah. Pretty much.
So I've got a couple of Valentine's Day ideas. If you're struggling to figure out something to do, which it's kind of late now, you should have figured it out. But you can throw together a couple's bucket list of things that you want
Ooh,
to do as a couple to do for the year.
well,
And
fun.
like that might be a fun activity to come up with a list of things that you want to do as a couple in 2023. It can be like resolution based if you want to do that, or maybe there's trips you want to do, or you want to binge a new series together that you might like, I don't know, or binge the old Game of Thrones or something that you enjoyed as a couple before. There's a whole bunch of, whatever kind of things you want to do. What else do we have? You can eat breakfast in bed. We might have to do that next year because you probably listen to this after breakfast. But I always
Hmm.
that's always a fun thing to get breakfast in bed.
Yes.
Stay in a suite together, just to, it doesn't have to be in San Francisco. It doesn't have to be a big getaway. It could just be at your local whatever hotel. Just get a suite together and enjoy the room service and all that kind of stuff. A little staycation kind of thing. I thought
Right.
this one was kind of fun. Recreate your first date. if you can remember it.
Oh my gosh.
Depending on how long you are a couple, or
Right.
try to dress up in the same outfits that you had, or go to the same restaurant, or the whatever it was, the same, the whatever, go to the same bar that you went to when your first date ever.
I like that.
Yeah, that's kind of a fun idea. Some of these other ones I'm like, take a bubble bath, meh, meh, eat a
Right.
fancy dinner. But this one was fun. Create a music playlist of your relationship.
Oh,
Compile all the songs that have meaning to your relationship and put them on a CD, it says. I don't know how old this thing is.
sure.
You can make a playlist. What song was playing on your first date? Before you had a title of boyfriend and girlfriend? What was your wedding song? Is there a band that brings back wonderful memories? You can make it a ritual to listen to the tunes each Valentine's Day.
Huh. Wow. Well, there we go.
Yeah, sure.
Romance.
Try to romance it up.
Right.
Watch your favorite romantic movie, like Titanic. So
Oh,
romantic. How
there
is
we
Titanic?
go.
It's not that romantic. He dies because she's a hog. Can't get over. That
Oh
still bugs
man.
me. I'm like, just move over, Rose.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Ooh, this one's fun. Make love in an exciting location. Ooh.
There we go.
Oh, get out of the bedroom and take your lovemaking to a sexy location. Join the Mile High Club. I could never do that because those bathrooms, unless you're on a bigger plane, I think that might be better.
For real.
How about get busy on top of the washer, on the porch
Oh.
swing, in a field of wildflowers, or on a rooftop, or possibly all of them? I guess depending on where you're at on Valentine's Day. Yeah,
There we
that's,
go.
that's a fun
Yeah.
one. Do it in a different location.
Got some options.
Yeah, a couple of
Yes.
these are fun.
Right, right.
Oh, this one's fun. Buy a lottery ticket and then share your dreams of what you would do with the money if you win.
Oh, all right. Hmm.
I like that
I
one.
like it. Yep. Interesting. Well, there we go. You got some options.
Yeah.
They kind of run the spectrum. I like that.
Yeah, there's all kinds of, best gifts, whatever, but yeah, I think it's more fun about spending time with your loved one and, you know, make it a
Totally.
little bit different than an everyday night. And,
Yeah. Right.
I do like the number 4 best gift for him is exotic meats.
I like that. I like that.
Like can you get from man crates, wild
There we
boar,
go.
duck, elk, ostrich, and more. Is that like jerky, or is it like, yeah, probably jerky. That's what it looks like.
Oh my gosh, that's
But it's
amazing.
in like a heart-shaped box. And it's just like,
Wow.
yeah, it's beef jerky inside there. That's fun.
Perfect.
Ooh,
There we go.
got lots of Valentine's Day ideas.
Yeah.
What do you, how are you? Are you got anything special planned?
Um, you know, we usually try to do something early since, we got a little guy that goes to sleep early, so it's one of those things where we try to just get out. Really, at this point where we're at in our lives right now, it's like getting to get out and go on a date and getting to spend time just the two of us
Yeah,
alone is like it's kind of like a holiday in itself. So,
yeah.
we
That's
we
a big
tend
treat in
to.
itself.
Right. So we tend to just kind of try to get out and do whatever. We had looked at like we've talked for a long time about doing a cooking class because
Oh
my
yeah.
wife can cook, but I cannot cook.
Okay.
So, just thought it'd be fun to do something like that together.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, but they are most of them are like in the evenings. It's hard to, you
Yep.
can't do a lot of that there's not a lot of drop-in cooking classes.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think Valentine's Day it's one of those things where, at least for us, like, yes, we want to celebrate it, but it's like, as opposed to just like focusing on one day of the year and making that like this super big thing, why not spread out the time throughout the year and do fun things and connect and spend time together? So
yeah,
that's kind of where we're
I'm
at with
in the
it.
same boat as that. Like, I don't want it to be like you have to do something special for me because it's Valentine's Day. I'd rather you
Right.
do something fun, for me any time of the year, or like there's something that you buy me a gift or whatever it is, because
Right.
you know that I'll like it or think that it's, whatever. I'd much rather that than like, oh, I'm buying you this because it's Valentine's Day, not because
Totally.
I'm just randomly thinking about you or whatever. So
Yeah.
I'd much rather
I'm
that
with
as well.
I'm with you. Yeah, it's just one of those things. We don't, celebrating Valentine's Day and doing all that is fine, but I don't want to do it just because the card companies are trying to sell
Exactly.
cards and flowers and such. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in the same boat.
On that note, we should probably break out our beers.
Oh, I totally forgot. I was drinking it already before, so.
Same here. So I actually started the episode off with a can of Liquid Death, which I happened to come across, and then I switched to the beer, which this month for me is all beers from Rogue Brewing.
Yep.
Here in Oregon, and this time around it is Rogue Newport Daze. It's a hazy pale ale, and it is the perfect day sipper for
Newport Daze.
Hanging out. Yes, for kicking back, hitting the beach for some R&R. Mouth-watering tangerine and peach notes from the hops, then finishing slightly sweet. It's an easy mellow brew to get you through, and it is a 5.5%. It's an easy drinker. So it says pair it with surfing, sunbathing, building sandcastles.
Okay, yeah. You should get out there and do that.
Apparently I should. I'm not doing any of those things, but here we are.
Well, you could enjoy some sunshine. You could do that. Yeah,
that is true.
Nice. What I have is from Belching Beaver Brewery.
Oh, yes.
It's Damn Good Decade.
Ooh.
It's the Out of This World Unfiltered IPA brewed with Eldorado, Simcoe, and Mosaic hops.
Oh, nice. Oh, I love that.
Was crafted to take flavor to heights no Beaver beer has been before. We wanted to celebrate our 10-year anniversary, not by looking into our past, but innovating for the future. Damn Good Decade Turps IPA uses an aromatic floral notes from terpenes to push the flavor out of the stratosphere.
Nice.
It's really good. It's a really good beer.
I'm a big fan of Belching Beaver. They do all those Deftones beers that I really like. So,
yeah, it's really good. It's a 6.9 ABV, a 30 IBU, so it's not very bitter. It's more tropical flavored. Yeah,
nice.
I'll definitely give this one a 5. It's very good.
Wow.
I hope they somehow keep it around.
That's awesome.
It's good stuff.
Well, good. It's nice when you find a beer you really like, and
I know that's why I'm like, I hope it's not just their 10th anniversary beer and then it goes away or something.
Yes, and if you want to see what beers we are drinking that you might enjoy, check out our Heavy Conversation beer list. It's at untapped.com, and you can find the link to that in the show notes. So,
absolutely.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really all I've got. We talked a lot about Valentine's Day. I think,
that
good. feels good to me. I think any of the other things that we can cover could probably wait another week when we're not stuck on fancy romantic ideas or non-romantic ideas for Valentine's Day.
And going out and grabbing some chocolates tomorrow when they go on sale.
Yes, exactly.
All right. Well, enjoy your Valentine's Day or your Singles Awareness Day or whatever you're doing today. Get out there and have fun regardless, whatever it is. All right. Bye, Bruce.
Bye, Jody.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks for listening to Heavy Conversation. Be sure to like and subscribe on iTunes or wherever you get your podcast.